got it, no doubt about it. They keep coming back for you. You're so hypnotic, no one can top it. They keep coming back for that style, that big smile. Go on, child.
I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Whenever I pick up cars, I go into a couple different ones because I'm very indecisive. I was originally in that one, and then I found this one. After going to like 4 of those. Just gotta test them out, you know? Alright, 12 o'clock, I have to get out of here. I think I have everything. Doing videos, so I need a couple of extra things, like beyond suitcase and backpack, I need Pelican with a bunch of gear stuff in there. 1 tripod, 1 monopod, and I think that's it. I'll go over the gear stuff later. I gotta get out of here, and then we'll have 6 hours to talk about it in the car.
Turn up the dial. You know what you gotta do. Get wild. You ain't gotta play it cool. Get wild. Take a rocket to the moon. Get wild. Get wild. Get wild.
Something's going on that bridge. Stretching my legs. I have no idea where I am. I actually pulled off to go to the bathroom, but there's no bathroom here. There's just a park that I have to pay to get into, and this was the turnaround point. I'm stretching my legs here. Got a lot of owls and tree signs though, so. All right, back on the road.
Coming back for oh, this beat is stupid. We're rocking to it. They keep coming back for that style, that big smile. Go on, child.
Getting gas. This TV suggested 3 top places to visit, and 2 of them were in California, 20 miles apart. The other one was in Florida.
Scan this QR code. Hello everyone, this is Cheddar News, your dose of COVID.
You know, it's always like it's like a game to see how much or how big the tank is and see how much it's going to cost. Currently at $40 for half a tank.
You know what you gotta do. Get wild. You ain't gotta play it cool. Get wild. Take a rocket to the moon. Get wild. Get wild. Turn up the dial.
I'm about an hour out, and I'm in traffic. Something stopped up here, and I'm not. There's a lot of lights, but I'm not really sure what's going on. So as I'm sitting here, I figure I would. I'm gonna give you a little context on why I'm back in Indiana for the 2nd week in a row, and what I'm actually doing here. Starting to move a little bit. I'm gonna have to be careful talking to you. So I'm here for work. And it's actually a wedding. Last week I shot photo for a wedding, and this week I'm actually shooting video for a wedding. And as you could probably guess, there are some similarities with both of them, but there's also a lot different. And because they're different, they require different pieces of gear and bringing a completely different pack. Like this week I brought a Pelican, last week I only brought a backpack. So I figured I would kind of go, that's really dark. Falling off the... So I figured I would kind of walk you through what I brought and why I decided to bring it. During that whole thing, my car, I kept like falling off the... it told me that I needed a coffee break. Don't need a coffee break, I just need to not film while I'm driving.
They keep coming back. They keep coming back to you. They keep coming back. They keep coming back to you. You know what you gotta do.
Before I do that, I have to. I'm meeting somebody for dinner. Also, there's a golf cart and a parking spot right over here.
You know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. Get wild. You ain't gotta play it cool. Get wild. Take a rocket to the moon. Get wild.
Okay, I just got to the place I'm staying. If this looks familiar, it's because I was here last week. gear rundown. Okay, so I have everything in 2 different bags. I'll start with this backpack because there's less than in there. This is going to be the Sony bag. So in here, I'm going to actually have this camera with the 12-24, which is attached to this lens, and the microphone, which is a ECM B1M. And the whole setup looks like this. And then in addition to that, I have the Sony G Master 24-70 f2.8, and then just a DJI Mini 2 drone. This isn't great, but it's super easy to travel with, and it shoots in 4K still, so it's okay with me. And then in this bag, I also have this pouch, and this pouch basically just has extra batteries, lens cleaners, and just anything else that I would need. Moving on to the Pelican, where everything else lives, I have one Sony lens. It's a 16-35 f2.8. Almost dropped it. Whenever I don't want to use this lens, then I'll use this lens just for the 35 instead of the 24. And then I have a aperture light. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put a link. All this stuff will be linked down below. Great little light for like under $100. Under that, some ND filters. Then the next little pouch is going to be batteries for the drone in here. And then I have the backup camera, which is just the Canon R6. It's a pretty good camera. It's like $2,400, and I recommend this or the Sony a7 IV, which is the competitor to anybody trying to get into this whole world and doesn't want to break the bank for something like this. Moving to this big compartment, I have 2 NAN lights, and they're basically just the same thing as this, just in a different form. And then under here is the 70-200 zoom lens for the Canon R6. And I brought this lens just so that I could put it pretty much anywhere and not have to worry about that. And then I have the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus for the R6, just to get some kind of audio that's better than the onboard microphones. Gaff tape, because you always need it, and then a small rig clamp, just because you never know what you need this for. So this come in handy more times than you'd think, and it's like only like 24 bucks on Amazon. Up here I have like wrenches and different mounting options in this pouch, and then here I have Sharpies, dehumidifier jar, and just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And in this pouch I actually have spray-on deodorant, just because it gets hot in the south, and this is definitely a must. And I think that's everything. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.